Good day! Ngayon ay matututunan natin ang solving quadratic equations via completing the square. So, quick recap lang, kapag quadratic equations, this has a general form of ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And yung x squared tsaka x dito, those are the variables, and a, b, c are the numerical coefficient. C, where c is the constant. So, ayan, quick recap lang. And tabi natin siya. Ayan, para review, no? Sa mga nanonood. So, we have x squared plus 3x plus 2 equals 0 here. We need to find the values of x via completing the square. So, paano natin gagawin yon? First, magtakda muna tayo ng mga sign. Left-hand side to and then right-hand side. Next, observe the equation here and yung constant, which is 2, kailangan malipat mo siya from left-hand side to right-hand side. So, pag nilipat mo siya, since positive, magiging negative to sa right-hand side. Leaving us a new equation, which is x squared plus 3x equals negative 2. Ngayon, this equation here ay imomodify ko ng onte. Babaguhin ko lang ng onte. Lalagyan ko siya ng blank sa tabi niya, sa dulo. So, we have plus blank here. Sa left-hand side and sa right-hand side din. Equal to negative 2 plus blank. So, ngayon, hahanapin natin yung value ng blank. Ang tanong dito, anong value ng blank ang kukunin natin so that yung left-hand side ng ating equation ay maging perfect square trinomial. Ngayon, pag sinabi nating perfect square trinomial, ito yung mga trinomial na resulta kapag nag-square ka ng binomial. So, halimbawa, meron kang x plus y quantity squared. Ang resulta niyan ay x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. And this here is the perfect square trinomial. So, ito yung perfect square trinomial. Tapos, ito yung binomial na pinag-squarean niya. Ang hahanapin natin ay yung third term. Ito yung may blanco. So, paano natin mahanap yun? Palitin ko lang to. Para mahanap natin yung third term na makakapag-perfect square trinomial sa ating left-hand side of the equation, kukunin natin yung b. Yung b. Yung b na katabi ng x. So, pag nakuha na natin yun, which is 3, i-multiply natin siya sa 1/2. Then, after multiplying by 1/2, i-square natin siya. So, 3 times 1/2 is equal to 3 halves times 2. Or raised to 2 pala. So, squared. So, 3 squared is equal to 9. And 2 squared is equal to 4. So, the value na i-add mo sa both sides of the equation ay 9/4. Okay. So, we have 9/4. X squared plus 3x plus 9/4 is equal to negative 2 plus 9/4. Having this equation, no, ang susunod nating step ay ganito. We will rewrite the left-hand side of the equation as something like this. X plus panibagong blank. Sultan natin ng blue. Squared is equal to negative 2 plus 9/4. Simplify na nga natin to. So, negative 2 plus 9/4. So, negative 2 plus 9/4, isa sa mga technique para mas madali tayong mag-solve ng ganito. If you are adding a whole number and a fraction, so let's say negative 2 plus 9/4 nga. Ayusin ko lang sulat ko. Negative 2 plus 9/4. What you can do here is to multiply the denominator by the whole number. So, 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. So, negative 8 yung resulta nito. And then, add sa numerator ng fraction. So, negative 8 plus 9 is equal to 1. Then, copy the denominator, which is 4. So, you have 1/4 ngayon. So, this here is equal to 1/4. Ayan. Next, we have this. X plus the blank equals or squared equals 1/4. Paano natin hahanapin yung blank na yon? So, as you can see, sa perfect square trinomial, meron kang x plus y squared equals x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. Na-accomplish na natin to, which is x squared plus 3x plus 9/4. Ngayon, ang hahanapin natin ay kung ano yung, kumbaga yung counterpart ng y dito sa identity na to. And to find that, tanggalin ko lang to. To find that value, kukunin ulit natin yung b, which is 3x. Solve ko lang siya ng blue. So, alam na natin yung value niya, which is 3. And i-multiply lang natin siya sa 1/2. So, 3 times 1/2 is equal to 3 halves. So, ito yung i-add mo. Yan. Para itong perfect square trinomial ay maging square ng binomial. So, we have x plus 3 halves, quantity squared equals 1/4. Ngayon, meron ka ng panibagong equation na ganyan. Para matanggal yung squared, yung quantity squared dito sa left-hand side, you need to get or extract the square root from both sides of the equation. So, matatanggal na to. And we have x plus 3 halves, gawin ko na puti, equals the square root of 1/4. And to get this, just simply get the square root of the numerator and the denominator. Square root of 1 is 1, and the square root of 4 is 2. And since we are dealing with square roots here, you can add a positive negative sign or a plus minus sign. So, yan. So, x plus 3 halves is equal to positive negative 1/2. Ngayon, you have x plus 3 halves equals positive negative 1/2 here. To isolate the x sa left-hand side, you need to move this 3 halves here from left-hand side to right-hand side. And since positive siya sa left-hand, magiging negative siya pag nilipat mo. So, the final equation, bago natin mahanap yung value ng x, would be x is equal to negative 3 halves, positive negative 1/2. Since we are dealing with positive negative here, magkakaroon ng dalawang sagot dito. So, bukod na natin. And first answer or the first solution here would be negative 3 halves plus 1/2. And the second is x is equal to negative 3 halves minus 1/2. Dito tayo sa una na x equals negative 3 halves plus 1/2. Since pareho sila ng denominator, copy mo na lang yan. And then you have negative 3 plus 1. Negative 3 plus 1 is saying 1 minus 3. And 1 minus 3 equals negative 2. So, negative 2 over 2 is equal to negative 1. So, x is equal to negative 1. That is the first value. Next, we have negative 3 halves minus 1/2. So, x is equal to, well, pareho ng denominator, copy na lang natin. This is negative 3 minus 1. Negative 3 minus 1 is simply saying 3 plus 1, pero yung magiging resulta nun ay negative. And 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Or negative 4 dahil parehong negative. So, 2 sa baba. So, negative 4 over 2 is equal to negative 2. So, x is equal to negative 2. And here are the solutions to the problem x squared plus 3x plus 2. To check if our solutions are correct, you can substitute the values of x na nakuha mo and titingnan mo kung magpapareho or magtutugma yung equation. Pag nagtugma, then tama yung solution mo. Okay, try natin for x equals negative 1. So, if x is equal to negative 1, substitute the value of negative 1 here. So, negative 1 squared plus 3 times negative 1 plus 2 equals 0. Negative 1 squared is equal to positive 1. 3 times negative 1 is minus 3. And then we have plus 2 here. Equals 0. 1 minus 3 is equal to negative 2. So, plus 2 plus 2, 0. And negative 2 plus 2 is equal to 0. And 0 is equal to 0. Therefore, tama itong x equals negative 1. Sunod, meron tayong x equals negative 2. So, try naman natin ito. For x is equal to negative 2, we have negative 2 quantity squared plus 3 times negative 2 plus 2 equals 0. Negative 2 squared is equal to positive 4. 3 times negative 2 is equal to negative 6, and we have plus 2 equals 0. 4 minus 6 is equal to negative 2 plus 2 equals 0. Papansinin nyo, pareho na tayo sa third line. Negative 2 plus 2 equals 0. So, this here is also 0. And since tugma sila, parehong nag-0, this answer here is also a solution.